Hey, how you doing? We're going to watch a fight, and this time it's King of the Streets. So, what have we got? We've got Jimbo versus Tommy, King of the Streets 50. I don't know anything about this. I don't really know how King of the Streets works. I know that officially there are no rules, and it's got a fairly kind of post-apocalyptic stroke hooligan style aesthetic. I must admit, I'm not a massive fan of the aesthetic, if I'm being honest. I quite like a comfy chair and a nice cup of coffee. But I get it. From a marketing perspective, I think it's great. You know, it's instantly recognisable, and, you know, they've got a real feel to what they do. And yeah, let's give it a try. Let's jump in. So, where are we? Here we go. Yeah, that kind of, yeah, it's all glitchy. It's quite Askari. That's fightwear, isn't it? Alright, hang on a second. I'm puzzled by the name Askari, because I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Askari is the name of a soldier from an area that's occupied by a different country. So, you know, as an Englishman, a lot of my history is I was going to places that didn't have guns, taking guns with us, and kind of claiming their country for our own. And we were pretty good at that. But then we'd recruit them to be in charge and to do all the hard work, and we'd just sit in the big houses having all the money. So I'm not sure how I feel about the name Askari, but, you know, again, it's memorable. So here we've got Jimbo, who is a wrestling street fighter from Denmark, 78 kilos, 180 centimetres. Tommy, street fighter from Sweden, street fighter, 77 kilos, 185 centimetres. Okay, so there's a fair height discrepancy here, but Jimbo, the wrestler, is a little bit heavier. That kind of works, that kind of fits, doesn't it? You know, wrestlers do tend to be fairly stacked. I know nothing about either of these two guys, but, you know, I have an affinity for wrestling, and I've been to Denmark several times. I love it there. I love the country. I love the look of the place. I love the people. So yeah, I'm gonna be backing Jimbo. That could be a mistake, but let's see. Cool. Okay, so here we go. Right. It's a pretty big arena. I quite like that. Plenty of space to move around, plenty of space to work in. I always struggle very much with fights taking place in relatively small rings, especially when getting tangled in the ropes forces the other person to let you go. I like to have a bit of space to work. The fences don't look hugely secure, and the floor looks like concrete. So I guess this is going to be interesting. Looking fairly hyped up. So that's our wrestler on the right, and the guy nearest us is the street fighter from Sweden. And we're off. Okay, nice little low kick. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to go back and look at that again. The guy on the left, the Swedish guy, street fighter, has clearly done something. He's got quite a deep stance. It looks kind of karate-esque to me. So he's clearly done something. He's not just a street fighter. So we'll go back, well, you'll see what I mean. Just take a look at his legs, the stance he's in as the Danish guy throws that kick and the camera pans around. You can see there. Yeah. Okay, little front kick. Yeah, again, it didn't look to be a lot in it. Okay, got some hands going. Looking for the takedown, coming for a clinch. Okay, he's got a body lock on. Oh, nice. I mean, as a general rule of thumb, a suplex onto concrete is a fight-stopping blow, but as you can tell, as he went up, he did rotate him round, so he landed flat on his back rather than his head, so he hasn't killed him, but yeah, that's kind of smart. The problem, of course, is that as you do that, you've got your arms wrapped around, and therefore your arms are going to be taking a bit of impact, so he's not going to be getting away scot-free, even though he's just slammed his opponent down into the ground. But he's definitely a wrestler, isn't he? So I think I might have picked the right person based on that so far. Okay, he's got a fairly nice top pressure, elbow into the body, trying to kick up out of it, pulling on his clothes. Yeah, well, fair enough. Okay, bit of ground and pound. He's got back to his feet. Oh, he's got a nice headlock. Okay, knees going in. Yeah, what's going on here? What? Why did they stop that, I wonder? Are they not supposed to fight up against the cage? Is that part of the deal? I was under the impression that there were no rules, but clearly there are some. Either way, I think that our wrestler is dominating this one. Let's see if it carries on that way. And we're off again. Okay, yeah, got the punch. Oh, yeah, so that's 2. Okay, oh, football kicks, yeah, I guess. Falling elbows. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to be in there. 3. Did he just suplex his own head into the ground? Let's go back and watch that one again. I think he might be starting to get a little bit tired here. Oh no, onto his shoulder. Okay, not too bad. But yeah, so that's 3 slams down into concrete. Yeah, you can tell that guy's struggling now. And he's going to go for another one. Bloody hell. Oh, and yeah, that was more just a fall backwards. I think he probably took more damage from that. Oh, that one looked like it landed pretty hard. Knee to the head. I think this fight's pretty much over now. Our wrestler has done some significant damage with those throws. And is just finishing it off now. Is he going to slam his head against the concrete? Is that allowed? Still trying to fight away, but oh, football kicks coming in. Oh, ow, yeah, I don't want to be there. Yeah, and it's been stopped. And rightly so, I think. Wow. Okay, so a number of things that I feel the need to say at this point. Firstly, good on the wrestler, good on the Danish guy. Clearly dominated that, thoroughly deserved the win, and I don't think anyone's going to argue with me about that. I think that I struggle very much with football kicks, soccer kicks to my American brethren. I like the idea of combat sports. I like recreational violence. I like that competitive edge. I like the whole thing that goes along with it. But what I tend to struggle with on a personal level is when it crosses the line towards potentially life-ending techniques. Slamming someone headfirst into concrete, running soccer kicks. Yeah, I realise that it's a no-rules fight and that these guys are stepping in to test themselves in the most extreme way they can, and, you know, all credit to them. Maybe I'd have been up for that 20 years ago, but now, no, not a chance, not for me, thank you very much. But it's quite interesting, isn't it? I think that there were some strikes landed, not many, and they tended to be landed by the wrestler, so... The other thing that I wanted to say, and I think it's quite important, is that this is a beautiful example of both why you should be learning some kind of wrestling, if only to learn how to defend against some basic wrestling. But that's kind of Greco style. That's coming from body locks. That's not coming from throws. That's not shooting in. You're not really going to want to be dropping to a knee to shoot in for a double or a single on concrete. It's not going to do you any favours. So working from a body lock, getting those upper body throws in, yeah, clearly hugely effective. And if you ain't a wrestler, you're probably not going to know how to defend against those, or how to get out of that, or how to reverse it, how to deal with it in any way. But the other thing I think it shows is that, well, the kind of the line that people trot out about why grappling and wrestling isn't a good thing for self-defense, because you're going to end up fighting on the floor and it's going to be concrete and it's not like your nice, soft, comfy mats. No, it isn't. But that guy was slammed 4 times and he kept fighting. And I think that, yeah, certainly didn't stop the wrestler from fighting, did it? You know, did the concrete cause the fight to be won? Yeah, it did. But did it stop them grappling? No, not for a second. I'm definitely going to watch more. I'm not sure if I like that, or if I hate it, or if I absolutely love it. Maybe a bit of all of it. Let me know what else you think I should be reacting to. And yeah, it was really nice to see one with some quality wrestling. So I'll see you soon. Fight team.